Great morning to you guys. Coming to you again with another daily devotion today to get your day started off on the right track. And today it's titled, How to Capture God's Attention. We're going to read from Psalm 33, 18 to 19, then get into today's devotion. It says, But the eyes of the Lord are on those who fear him, on those who hope in his unfailing love to deliver them from death and keep them alive in famine. God's attention and provision doesn't hinge on how well you pray. It's all too easy to think of God as a slot machine that demands certain practices in order to meet your needs. Christians often run the risk of domesticating God, demanding that he meet their needs and serve their purposes. Those who expect provision set God apart as holy and powerful, worthy of reverence and respect. You don't pray for God's presence in order to manipulate him for your purposes. Rather, you yield to his majestic power. The psalmist then reminds you that God's love is unfailing. You don't fear a monstrous, angry deity. You serve a holy, all-powerful God who loves you deeply and won't fail you even when you have been unfaithful. As you rest in God's care for you, you'll find a constant, unmoving love that is deeply committed to you. You know, it's such a powerful thought to think that the God that made this universe would give us his attention, and that there are certain things we can do to get his attention, but more importantly, his attention is given to us because of his love for us. His attention is given to us because of his unending grace, his unending mercy in our lives. Many times we have a religious mindset and we think, well, you know what? I have to do X, Y, Z to get God's attention. But the truth is, yes, there are certain things that God wants you to do, and he wants you to live a certain way to be blessed. But outside of that, we are nothing without his grace. His grace is sufficient for our needs. You know, in our weakness is when his power is shown. So I want you to remember today, you can capture God's attention. You can do some things that will please him, and he'll say, you know, well done, my good and faithful servant. But remember that when he gives you his attention, it's because of his unending, unfailing love for you. Remember that today in all your endeavors. Guys, have an awesome day and God bless.